Hey friends! Okay, so I'm going to walk you guys through the second part of our final project. So hopefully from yesterday you guys were able to draw a bunch of these teacups stacked inside one another and traced it with something black. And then now I'm going to walk you guys through some patterns. So if you didn't do patterns yesterday, we can get some today. If you did, awesome. We're going to be coloring this next. So I'm going to show you guys just so we can see kind of what it'll look like when it's done. This one I colored with marker. All right, so if you guys want to, you can really use anything to color with on this project. I used marker, and in some cases I went and I took a wet paintbrush and I kind of tried to get the marker to smear a little bit. If you want to use oil pastels, if you want to use colored pencils, if you want to use your watercolor, that would be really great. Whatever you guys feel like doing, but I'm going to walk you guys through just applying color and applying some different patterns, just so you guys can kind of see where it's going to go. Okay, so for this one here, let me see if I can draw this upside down. I started this at the end of the last project, or the last video. Dash line, straight line, dash line, straight line. Remember, that's a wonderful pattern. You guys can also create repetition. So in this case, on this one, I'm going to repeat heart shapes. Now, pattern doesn't have to just be shapes and lines. If you guys remember, you can create patterns with colors as well. So yeah, my hearts are repeating shapes, but maybe I'll create a pattern by making some purple and some pink. This one, I'm trying to think of another good one we can do. We can just do something simple like wavy lines and a straight line. Try to go to the very edge there. And let's see, up here, let's do good old-fashioned polka dots. Again, you guys can make yours way, way more complicated if you'd like to, or you can keep it simple. And let's see, for this one, I'm going to do swirls. Since we're so good about thinking outside the box here, this is our project with patterns and repeated shapes. If you guys want to draw some cookies, or if you want to draw a donut, or whatever else might go with tea, you can even have a little tea bag hanging over the side if you'd like to. I mean, really, guys, you could put cream and sugar. You can kind of do an Alice in Wonderland theme if you'd like to. But be creative, but I also would love to see, a big part of our project is going to be seeing those patterns in line, in shape, and now color. Let's start coloring this and see if we can apply some patterns. I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with my hearts, because that's easy enough to do. It's a repeated shape, but I'm going to come in here with pattern colors. So I'm going to have maybe a couple. The big ones are going to be purple. So we can go pink, purple, pink, purple. And this, yeah, we'll do this one too. And I'll switch over to pink. And then we have to come up with a background color for my tea cup. And I actually think, let's see, the opposite of purple is going to be yellow. I think this will really make it pop and make it look extra bright and colorful. This is definitely one of those projects where we want to use our knowledge of color. Heck, if you guys feel like you want to do some shading, it would be really great if you went a little darker around the edges and maybe inside of the cups if you'd like to. You can have coffee and tea spilling everywhere. So if you want to have you can have like a splatter up here if you want to, and have drips falling around. This is where you guys can kind of tell a little bit of a story. So just like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can color with anything you have at home. If you want to use your colored pencils, wonderful. If you want to trace over some of this with oil pastel and you use watercolor, oh, that would be really cool. But my big thing is I want to see, are you able to create a composition, also known as a piece of artwork, using patterns And again, patterns can be created with lines, shapes, and colors. Let's see, I think I'm going to make this striped. Aha! All right. So that sort of thing, you guys can make each one individual and unique. I cannot wait to see you guys finish these up. You're so creative, and you guys are so good at adding those little extra details. I'm looking forward to these submissions on Seesaw. All right, friends. See you later. Have a good rest of your day.